Hi guys, I want to get back here. I'm back here on the Great Allegheny Passage. We came up through this railroad cut. Now, I want you to see what I seen as I made my way through this cut. Okay, we're in this railroad cut. They cut this out. And I'm Corey, I'll be your redneck historian today. This is the Keystone Viaduct. I'm pretty sure there might be a pamphlet. But I want to show you what I seen when I came around the bend. I know this is Keystone Viaduct, it has to be. This is the only other bridge. I was expecting a longer hike, actually. Probably about a mile. Worth the hike. Because here's the second Keystone Viaduct right in front of us. Right in this massive cut. Look how high these walls are, man. They legitimately cut right through the bedrock. Keep the track as level as possible. When they say railroads ain't stopping for nothing, they ain't kidding. Look how much rock they had to cut out of here just to make this cut. And this was in the 1800s? You wonder why I love people from the 1800s. Well, really like people in general. This is why, guys. Look at this. They did this with hand tools and dynamite. I can't imagine doing this today with our equipment. And here is the Keystone Viaduct coming around the freaking bend. Woohoo! Now that is what I'm talking about. It looks like it was originally built for 2 tracks. They probably did it just like they did over at the Salisbury Viaduct. They engineered it for 2 trains, which it definitely looks like it. Probably only used 1 track. Their plans were probably, if they ever had to add a second track, they could, or vice versa, have a siding here. But this is the entrance to the Keystone Viaduct. Sadly, there is no official parking, but I wanted to show y'all what I seen. Now, you are going to get a below video. My plan is go here because this is up the road first. Then we're going to park along this road and show you the actual entrance. Now, this might not be as cool as the Salisbury Viaduct, but it's still a cool train bridge, and it still has some cool history. So, we want to go check it out. Again, don't go past the railings, guys, but there is some of it. I wonder if I can see more over on this side. It goes around the bend. So it looks like they built this thing to have 2 decks originally. At least this part here. Looks like they never finished it. Well, no, they probably just plan on having 2. That way, if they ever want to add it, it'd be later on be better that way. And funny thing, you can see the active line. And you see the road we're going to be going down here in a minute. I thought that was going to be a longer hike. Probably only about a mile. My legs aren't even burning yet. So now we're going across this bridge. It's like a steel I-beam girder type bridge. You know, like a normal bridge would be, except for it's a lot longer than this. You can see the decking, where the decking would be setting, and we're right above the tracks right now. But this is honestly pretty sick. This is honestly pretty sick, guys. Thank you, man. This was an awesome trip. My last day up here, and this has been an awesome trip. An awesome trip. So much history up here. It's fun. I've been constantly entertained by all these historical spots. If you haven't noticed, I got my Fort Lanier shirt on. Legionnaire, whatever the name is. This is cool. This is a cool bridge. And it continues going here. We're going to get higher, I think. It's weird that there's this dip. I wonder if that's been like that before. Sounds like we're going to go across the creek, too. And here we are. We're still on the bridge, by the way, guys. So you can see they intended, maybe, they might have intended there too. You can see the pillar. They might have intended as well to have two going across, like they did at the Salisbury Viaduct. Might be only crazy something gun to bring out here hiking. You see the wind turbines going, you can see the frack up in the distance. Gravelin Brook. We're gonna park down there somewhere. I want to show you what it looks like from up here. Or down there, I should say. Cool piece of history, guys. We're not even at the end of this thing yet. Now, there is big something tunnel where the Great Divide is. Between the west and the east or something. Something about the water on some sort of mountain will head to the Atlantic. The other one will head to the Gulf of Mexico. I guess that's kind of a cool little fact I didn't know about nature. Look at this. We got a bubbling brook right below us. Not even forget the piece of history we're standing on, guys. Listen down below. That'll make you want to go to the restroom. Something's wrong with you. Or bring a tear to your eye, because this is gorgeous. I'm going to have to get down there and enjoy that creek. And why ain't there a hiking trail down there? This place has a lot of wind turbines too. Alright. See, a lot of people ride this Great Allegheny Passage. I don't think there's a lot of people who hike it. So, once again, we have the modern line that killed this, I believe, and we have the road that killed the train. Well, actually, I can't even say that because that's a 2-lane. But the car did kill the train, so I guess that is poetic. Once again, we got these I can't throw nothing down screens or drop anything screens. Smart, actually. Man, this is cool. I went the car. Oh, I'm gonna have to get down there and enjoy that myself. That's gonna be for me, because we are gonna go down below this, guys. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Talking to the smidgens. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Damn, that's a drop. Poor man's down there fishing. I didn't realize it was this high up here. It does. It gets up here pretty good. I love this shit. Hell yeah. The only thing I say is, hell yeah. I'm hoping there's a pamphlet on the side that says when this thing was built. Let's see here. Flaggart. Say Flaggart Creek. That is just a cool ass creek, man. Here in the heart of Pennsylvania. Now you can see where we just came from. So this is the Keystone Viaduct. Be kind of disappointed there ain't no placard. There might not be any. If it's on, it goes right around the bend. I wonder how far we are from the tunnel. If I self-insert after this video here, we might see. Getting pretty rocky. Yeah, they definitely engineered this thing to have 2 tracks just in case. Honestly, I can't even blame them. That's smart. Brilliant, actually. You can see the other pillar, where if there was someday ever added another line, they could easily attach it and run it right around the bend. Man, this has been one hell of a bridging trip. Damn, this is awesome. Oh, I'm disappointed now. There's no freaking marker telling you what about the history. Quickly though, while we're actually high in level here, all the way along this track, and even down through there, I'm going to say again, you see these poles? You wonder why they're along the tracks? Now, there is another one down the wood line there. This is for the old telegraph wires. Telegraph wires, electric wires, but mainly a telegraph. They would run the telegraph wires along the tracks as they built them. So as they built the track, they would run wire. They used to run the telegraph wire right along the track line. So as they built the grade, they put the telegraph wires in, connect the country. That's how they built them. I know especially how it worked in the Civil War. As the railroads were kept building and we were pushing south to conquer the Confederates, I still commend them for what they did. Hats off. Do not agree with what they were fighting for, but I do commend them for standing up and fighting, which is the most American thing you can do, even if it's wrong. Anyways, as they're putting the railroad line in, they were expanding the nation's telegraph wires because they're putting poles in like this across the country. So it's kind of cool, that fact. The telegraph wires goes with railroad because they always put the railroad right next to the telegraph wire, and that's how they ran the wires to your town, is legitimately right along the track. God, this thing is awesome. I ain't hiking out here. I'm not that crazy. But I am going to stand right here, get you a shot down through there. Look at that sucker. Alrighty, guys. So, stay curious, stay adventurous. I'll catch you in the next one.